the coat of arms is much more than just a pretty picture. The initial bearer of the coat of arms selected the different colors and symbols that you see on the coat of arms to convey the hopes, dreams, and ambitions of his family. And the coat of arms you print out today represents those same feelings. Now, we offer these coats of arms in two different sizes. This large size is called the Prince, and it's great as an unframed piece. But if you're going to be framing the coat of arms, you should use the smaller size called the Bard. This allows for room to be around for the matting of the frame. Now let's learn how to print out a single coat of arms. Again, you'll type in your customer's last name. In this case, it's Mr. Nunez. Now notice on our list there are several Nunez. The first one is written in Spanish. The next one is in English. So let's print this one. We're going to click on it twice, and the name Nunez appears under the selected names. We'll go up because we're making a product. We're going to click on the Products button. For a coat of arms, the very first traditional series is what you will need in this category column. For the product, there's several different choices for the artwork that appears on the left and right side of the shield. The classic is called mantling. All of these other ones are called supporters, and they're self-explanatory. This one has lions, this one is unicorns, this one's griffins, and so on. So as not to confuse your customer, I would stick to one or two options, but know that there are other available supporters for your customer. I like the classic, and I like the majestic lions. So let's print a classic for Mr. Nunez. We also have different sizes. As I mentioned in the introduction, the Bard is the smallest size, and that's what you would want to print if you're framing the coat of arms. But Mr. Nunez wants his coat of arms unframed. So let's select Prince, and that will be a large coat of arms that fills up the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. As with all the other products, you want to make sure that your background color is set on 1400. And in the case of coats of arms, this section here called Transfer, you want to make sure this button here is not checked. Make sure it's not checked. What that Transfer button does is it reverses the image so that you can print that out and use a heat press to put it on coffee mugs and t-shirts. But that's not what Mr. Nunez wants. He just wants a glossy paper with his coat of arms on it. So we're going to click on Print. We're verifying with Mr. Nunez that that's how he likes his last name spelled. Now, some Mr. Nunez's might not like the accent over the letter N. You can change that by placing the cursor immediately in front of the letter N and clicking on the accent button. Click on it once, and you'll notice that the accent goes away. Put the cursor in front of the letter N again, click on accent, and here comes your accent over the letter N. So Mr. Nunez likes how that looks. You'll click OK. And on the bottom banner is the country of origin, Spain. You'll click OK. And now we're asking you if you are sure you want to print this out and spend ticks. Well, yes, you do. So you'll click on Yes. This takes us several seconds for assembling of the coat of arms. And like with all of our products, I encourage you to always double check your properties. Click on this Properties button. And Mr. Nunez wants the single coat of arms, so click on Single Coat of Arms. Then click on OK at the bottom. And OK on your print screen. And in about a minute and a half, Mr. Nunez will have his coat of arms.